Oh, well, hello there, friends and family. I didn't see you sneak in, but I'm glad you came, as always. So welcome to the Little Old Country Kitchen. And you might wonder what we're up to today. Well, this afternoon, we're going to be making breakfast for dinner. But with that said, because I've been looking into some things, because, food prices are just outright stupid. The cost of anywhere from eggs to bacon and what have you have really spiraled out of control. But another thing is, on occasion, I get up early and run errands, and I see a phenomena I just can't do. I see all our fast food restaurants and cafes too, jam-packed with seniors just like me. And I know the prices for their breakfast offerings. Let's take Jack's. They have a breakfast special for $4.99, and it's a lot of food. You get 2 slices of bacon, or you can have 1 sausage patty, 2 scrambled eggs. You can get a biscuit and gravy with it, and some grits. Yeah, it's a lot of food. And on time to time, I get it too. But I cut it in half. Over at McDonald's, their big breakfast, which is 2 eggs sort of folded up. Yeah, I guess they call them scrambled. I think they're just mixed up. You get a sausage patty and a hash brown for $4.99. I'm not sure what Hardee's is anymore, but if I remember correctly, it's a little more. And then, of course, our other option is the Huddle House, where you can get exactly what I'm going to be cooking up tonight for $5.99. And that's exactly 2 eggs, 2 slices of bacon, or 1 sausage patty. We're having bacon tonight. And 2 slices of toast or a biscuit for $5.99. Does not include coffee. And I'm not including that in the cost tonight, because I'm not having coffee this late. But hey, I'd also like to challenge you. Yep, it's one of them participating videos. And once you watch the video, and if you know your own prices and what you do, now you may have, higher expectations. You might be having thick cut bacon, applewood smoked, and what have you, and having some of them organic eggs or whatever, and that fancy brioche bread. So yours might be way higher. But I'd like to know, take your prices that you buy every day and put the same breakfast together, whether it's for in the morning or supper too, and tell all of us in the comments below the video what it would cost you. I think that's the way we can all see how the cost of food is affecting every one of us. So with all that said, hope you didn't mind. Let me show you what I got, and let's get cooking up the classic, basic American breakfast right here in my neighborhood. So y'all, this is what I got to work with. I've got 12 white medium eggs, the Furefine brand from Superfood. You see me buy them all the time. Now, something I don't normally buy right here is fully cooked bacon. But it was the cheapest bacon they had at the time. And like I say, don't worry about the prices, because I'm going to tell you at the end, you might be surprised. And then we're going to be making our toast from this 20-ounce loaf of Surefine sandwich white enriched bread. And this will make up the classic, basic American breakfast. Do you have any idea what it would cost? Well, I'm here to tell you, I'm striving to make this American classic breakfast for under $1. What do you think? Can I do it? Well, let's get to cooking. And in the end, you'll see just what the cost was here in September of 2023 for the American classic breakfast. 2 eggs, 2 slices of bacon, and 2 slices of toast. Now, as you can see, we've got everything we're going to be including in our classic American breakfast. We got the 2 eggs, the 2 slices of bacon, and 2 slices of bread for toast. We got to get heating up our pan. And then this here a pre-cooked bacon. If you just want extra crisp, just throw it on a paper plate. Cover it with a paper towel. Hit it for about 12 seconds, and it's done. That'll wait till last. So hey, let's get heating up that pan, okay? Now, I'm not including the cost of my favorite margarine, Blue Bonnet. You can use butter if you want to. And don't tell me how bad Blue Bonnet is, or other margarines too. Because people always say, oh, the trans fat, it'll kill you. They don't have trans fat anymore. Read the ingredient list. But I don't care. This is one of those times when you do you, and I'll do me. So we're going to put a little bit of Blue Bonnet in there, because Blue Bonnet makes it better. And we poor folk here. Yes, we are. We'll slide a little bit of that margarine right on in the pan. And then we'll get cooking too. Yeah, butter makes everything better, but butter costs money. And anymore, it's rather high. So for just basic cooking and on my toast, I don't mind using a little margarine. And then we're just going to crack in a couple of eggs, just like this. No, I don't try to do that there fancy stuff where I break it all with one hand. Go. There's one. Now we got to do 2. Of course, I probably could crack it in one hand. I know what you're saying now. You should break it into another dish or bowl in case you get some shell. Well, I'm skilled. That don't always ever happen. It has a time or two, but I know how to use a fork or a spoon and get it all out. And they're just a cooking away. But you got to season them. So we're going to give a little sprinkle of salt. And now a little pepper too. And you can have your eggs any way you want to. I sort of like mine sunny side up with a little bit of a runny yolk. So let me show you a trick I use. So to get my eggs sunny side up just right before the bottoms burn, I add in about a tablespoon of water, just like that. And I throw on a lid, or in the case of this, some of that there aluminum foil that I save. There you have it. And what does that do? The water turns to steam and cooks the tops too. And then it's just about 3 minutes before they're done just right. Now you've got to remember, they're still going to be hot when we take them out of there and plate them up right over there. And while this is all going on, we're going to get the toast made, because the bacon only takes about 12 seconds. Not even a blink of an eye hardly. So it's been about 3 minutes. And here's the trick. You don't lift up this foil till you're ready to go. And there we go. Yep. There we have it. Right there. Just that quick. Got to get them apart so we can put them on the plate. They're not wanting to cooperate. with me tonight. This is real life here. And there we have it. We got our 2 eggs right there. So now we got the toast coming. So let's get on to it. And there's our toast right there. I like mine a little dark. Maybe you do not. And yes, we're gonna butter it with margarine. So I'm just gonna grab that knife I used first. Get me some of this here margarine and butter my toast. Like I said, you can use butter if you want to. And if you like your toast lighter, that's fine. I like mine a little brown. And then, you know, if you don't want to get the crumbs back in your spread, you get your paper towel out and wipe off the knife. And that way, you won't have a problem getting breadcrumbs from your toast in your spread, or for that matter, your butter too. And there we go. All buttered up and ready for the plate. So, we'll just transfer them over to the plate. But I don't know about you. I think I want to cut them in half. Let's do that. Let's cut them in half so it's fancy, like the restaurants do. Makes it easier to handle too. So there you go. 2 slices of toast. The only thing left is those strips of bacon, which I happen to have over here, right there. I ain't pop them in the old nuclear oven, the microwave, as you know, and get them crisped up and heated up to throw them on the plate. And there we have our bacon, all nice hot and ready to go. Yeah, I know they're a little small, but you know what? If you cut them up and do just right, you get a taste of bacon with your eggs and toast in every bite. Yeah, this is not gourmet. This is real life for those of us on fixed incomes, whether you're disabled, a senior, or what have you. And that's a fine breakfast for me. Now, I don't know about you. You know, you could spice it up with one of them small glasses of orange juice. You remember the kind we had. A cup of coffee or 2 in the morning. I calculated my coffee and it only cost me 6 cents a cup. Of course, that's using, that ain't at Starbucks or McDonald's either. So what did that fine American classic breakfast cost me in this day and time? Well, I wrote down my prices and I actually divided and added it up. For the 2 eggs there, those are medium. I just recently bought them, and you seen my haul. They were $1.39 a dozen. Divided by 12, that's 11.58 cents a piece. Times 2, those cost me 23.2 cents right there. The bacon, that's Jimmy Dean, pre-cooked. I don't normally buy, but was the cheapest they had. 12 slices for $3.07 divided by 12 is 25.6 cents per piece. Yeah, I know they're a little slim looking, but it'll be fine. So those 2 pieces of bacon are the costliest part at 51.2 cents. And then the toast 2 pieces Sure Fine bread, 20-ounce loaf. There's 25 slices in it. So that cost me $1.72 per loaf divided by 25. So that's basically 6.9 cents per slice for 13.8 cents. So the total for this whole breakfast right here was, if you can see, 88 cents and 2/10 for all of that. But let's say you wanted to have a biscuit instead of the toast. Well, you could have got a can of Grands. There's 8 biscuits to a can for $3.24 at Walmart. And you could have subbed, like they do in the restaurants, 2 pieces of toast for 1 biscuit. And that would have cost you 40.5 cents instead of the 13.8 for the toast. So it's going to go up a little. But if that's what you like, I'm thinking you're still staying under $2, which is a breakfast or dinner that's really light on the wallet. Maybe you wanted a sausage patty instead of the 2 strips of bacon. Well, you can get 8 sausage patties at Walmart, the Great Value brand, for $2.97. So that would cost you 37.1 cents a piece. So you'd actually save a little money back by having 1 sausage patty than the 2 strips of bacon right there. And then, of course, you want to do like our favorite up in the Northeast. We never had sausage patties, but we had sausage links. And here again at Walmart, the Great Value brand will run you 14 sausage links for $2.97, which are 21.2 cents a piece. So you could have 2 sausage links, if you like, for less than the bacon that I had here. So that's my dinner tonight. As meager as it can be, but it'll fill me up, and I'll be quite happy, I might say. It's all I need. I can't eat big meals anymore with my COPD, which many of you have too, so you'll know what I mean. But this has got a lot of protein, vitamins, and energy too. Whether you're cooking this up to get started in the day or to finish your day after you've worked hard all day through. So like I said, let me know in the comments below. Make up the same breakfast based on your prices. Do a little work. Maybe you don't know. And see how much the classic American breakfast is costing you. So y'all, there you have it. Could Mr. Tom make the classic American breakfast for under $1? I challenge you. Can you do the same? And I don't mean make up a bowl of oatmeal, 3 pancakes, or a bowl of grits. Can you make the same thing out there in the world for what I did today? Let me know in the comments below the video. And hey, I'm hungry and I'm going to eat it while it's hot. So until the Kid Crew, you know them all. It's Cleo, Speedy, Spooky, sometimes Heathcliff, now Fluffy Muffin too, and of course, asleep in the living room is the queen of the house, my little Gracie. See you on that next episode of Mr. Tom's Neighborhood. Live well. Eat the best you can. Shop for the bargains. Take care and stay safe. And may God bless you as you bless those in your life. Goodbye for now, my friends. I gotta quit talking and get to eating. And then ain't much cleanup. I'm rather happy. I better get a knife, because I need to cut that bacon up so I can have a piece in every bite. Oh, later all.